starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
We gave you grace. We let you keep your diamond. The diamond's gone. That thing gone. That thing is gone, gone, gone. Diamond is going to somebody else. Somebody else is going to have to take that diamond. Oh, it look rough. Rough. All right, let me copy this. We back to the old school way of doing things, because this dang Stream Deck took a shit on us. All right, let me see. Oh, okay. So how's retirement feel, bro, man? Chad? It ain't really kicked in yet, per se. So I'm still trying to fill it out. I'm trying to, I don't know. It don't feel real, for real. I guess it's the best way to say it. It don't really feel real. So don't know right now. Ain't nothing really changed. So maybe that's all only thing what it is. Like, I ain't doing no EPBs or anything, but other than that, ain't nothing really changed at all. So yeah, that ain't really done nothing for me. All right, we got a little bit back. We back. All right, still waiting for Philly DC. He had to do something with his dog or something, but we'll wait for him to come in here and we'll talk about football. We're going to give you our predictions. Basically just a live video that we'll record that you guys can go back and watch and see what happened. The room is coming together. All the posters, man. Shout out to my MPF folks for giving me the Donald Duck. Y'all can see that. And then the Kobe joint is up there. And there'll be two more that I add tomorrow up there. So we'll fill the wall out. And then my Kobe box down there that my LT got me. That was love. So, and then the room is a catastrophe right now. Got stuff I need to hang up. Like, we'll get it all together, but we've been out of pocket for a while, man. So if the Eagles lose, definitely. You know what's crazy, Chad? I actually had the Cowboys winning like 4 weeks ago. I was like, you know what? I actually could see the Cowboys winning. Spoiler alert. Not no more. Not no more at all. Let me see if I can bring him up in here. You got your fan on, don't you?
Yeah.
You sound.
Who are you talking to?
Chad.
Who?
Chad Van Cleef Golf.
I didn't. Are you live now?
Yeah, we live.
I didn't know you were live.
Yeah, fool.
Oh, now you're gonna talk trash now, huh?
I need to turn you way down, and I can't figure out how with this other stuff. I can't do it. I ain't got access to it. This is stupid. Can you turn yourself down just a little bit?
I don't know if that'll make a difference, but I will.
Dang, the view look ugly.
How about now?
Turn down a little bit more.
Now?
No, way down. We're down.
Bruh, like I'm all the way down to 0, like 2 or 3. Turn your headphones down.
Can you turn it, go on the stream or the talk studio and the little microphone at the bottom? Turn it down on there. Michael Parsons trade was ridiculous. Well, he's hurt now, so there you go. He's hurt now, so that might not be
nothing.
Oh, well, you sound a lot better. He hurt now, so it actually don't sound like a bad trade at all.
Man, let's don't mess up our joint. Okay, so where we at? You already 7 minutes in?
Can you turn it down just a little bit?
Oh, for crying out loud.
You know what's funny? You're going to go back and watch it. You'll be like, yeah, I guess I was really loud. And then you'll believe me. There you go. Goodness gracious. It's funny how you go back and listen to it and be like, oh, man, you were right. I was really loud. And I'll be like, yo, try to tell you. If you would just listen, things would be a lot better. Anyway, good evening. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
I said good evening.
Okay, good evening, cocksucker.
Okay. All right. I see retirement life is.
Let's see. We got Chad. We got Samel. We got Thomas White. It's still loud. Oh, for crying out loud. For crying. Now it's like at 20.
No. Go on the actual website you're looking at. Look on the little microphone thing.
Mute, and there is no option for me to go in.
Okay, you just deleted everything. Does it say auto adjust mic volume?
No.
Click on the little arrow.
Out again.
No. Click on the little arrow. It looks like a little up arrow.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing.
And it don't say nothing.
Nothing. All it says is mute, up, and A. That's it. There is no up arrow.
Next to the microphone, it says, yeah, where the mute is, there should be a little.
Don't worry, I found it. You was wrong. I found it. It's actually under more, not.
Okay. See
what I got to deal with, ladies and gentlemen? For crying out loud.
Put this like this. I don't like that first view.
And even here, there's no option to turn the microphone down. I can test the mic. I can see the mic I'm using, but there's no option to turn it down.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do?
Hold on.
There you go.
Just mic volume.
There you go. Now you need to turn it up wherever you turned it down at, on your Stream Deck or wherever. I remember, when I first started with technology, it's a little difficult, at first. There you go. Perfect.
Where's that on your face, bro? Didn't look like he dived in some dirt, y'all.
It'll be shaved. At least be cleaned up. It's not even cleaned up, but it'll be shaved. Anyway, no big deal. No big deal at all. All right, so that's good. I don't have the latency as bad anymore, so that's good. As bad, it's still there. It's not as bad. Talk.
What's up?
All right. So what are we here to talk about today? I'm excited.
Up, did y'all know? Guess what? I'm freaking retired. Retired, yachts. Done.
Can we clarify? First of all, congratulations. Nikki Drago, DC. Don't have an exec anymore. Go easy on him. You're right. You're right. You know what? Great point, Drago. That's funny. Hey, your name just came up not too long ago. Great point. You don't have an exec, so let me show him some love. My bad. All right. Are you stuck?
What?
Oh, I thought you were glitching out. Like, what the hell?
No.
Thought the Matrix cost you.
No, man. Thank you. First of all, before we get any further, I forgot, man. Let me just say this first. As always, thank y'all for listening, man, and dealing with our slap happy buffoonery. Thank y'all for being here. As always, y'all always show up and support. We appreciate it. For those who are new, who may join in and watch this later, we are your unpopular celebrities.
Tell them, Chad. Chad.
You ain't retired till March. Watch.
Tell them, Chad.
Watch this.
Tell Chad.
I'm done. I ain't going nowhere, son.
Yep. When they call DDR and you've been smoking that tweed, you gonna pop hot. We gonna see who retired.
First of all, you the one that like smoking tweed. Like you
I am on convalescent leave.
Hey, somebody don't know how to look retired yet. I'm telling you, you look homely right now.
That's fine. That's fine.
You look homely.
It'll change.
You know
It'll
what I'm
change.
saying?
What you think about my Kobe poster? What you think about the Kobe poster?
That
Kobe.
joint's wet. What y'all think about this poster, y'all? Is wet.
Kobe.
There's a story behind
Kobe.
it. Too.
The Kobe poster.
Hey, but let's not digress, man, because we know we've been keeping the people waiting long enough. Yo, if you saw the ad that we were supposed to go on by a while ago, but some technical difficulties, but thank the Lord we here. This is the NFL 2025 preview and predictions from yours truly, your unpopular celebrities fan. Tomorrow is the start of the friggin' NFL season. I am so excited. I hope you are. It was a long time waiting. Well, maybe not for me. I mean, enjoying
it. Thanks, Chief. Hey, you don't know how important your text message was to me, too, with your advice. We ain't going to say what we talked about, but it was so important. Definitely was important. I appreciate it.
You, OG.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Definitely.
Why don't you holler at us, man? You can get on, man.
You know he don't watch no football.
Oh, yeah. Gee, you don't watch no football, bro?
Nah, you don't watch no football.
I digress. So, anyway, long time to wait. Maybe for you, because you don't have the 2025 Super Bowl championship like our Philadelphia Eagles. But now it's a new season, new day, everything resets. Season starts tomorrow. We're going to give you our predictions. And feel free to chime in on the comments if you want to smoke. I know some of y'all want to agree with them. If you don't, put in the comments, chime in if you do or if you don't. So that
for sure
being said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go on and start with the AFC East first.
All right, AFC East. You have your always the same teams, but we'll give them to you. Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, New York Jets, and New England Patriots. Last year, as in probably the last 10 years since Brady retired, Buffalo Bills took the division. Wondering who is on this show now because all I see is a bunch Scruff McGruff. Yo, I bet, hey, Faith, if you knew about my last month, you would give me some grace. So that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. I had a bad month of August and went into September. But we here. But anyway, AFC East. So we're gonna give you guys our predictions, right? Philly, we're gonna give them the people our predictions, let them know where we're at, and then we'll go.
East. You can go first.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So if I'm just gonna pick the order of which they will fall. Yep.
Yeah.
So last place in the AFC East this year will be the New York Jets. I predict they will win between 4 to 5 games. Third place, New England Patriots in a close tie with the Miami Dolphins. They both will win about 7. What's up, Rocky? They both will win about 7 to 8 games. And that will be New England, Miami, and then Buffalo. I could see Miami and New England switching for the second place. Actually, that's my almost surprise pick is the New England Patriots. So that's my order. Buffalo.
I'm curious. Why the Patriots you held them in such high regard?
I like the upgrades that they had. Of course, they got a new quarterback, right? Everybody knows they got a new quarterback. So I like their quarterback who they have. Their defense is about the same, so can't really say too much about the defense. It's about the same thing. But I like the positions that they added. Drake will be out there playing quarterback. I like who he is. Of course, they got their running back, Stevenson, who's always been good. Their wide receivers are mirrored, but they got Stephon Diggs got added to the roster, so that was big. And I just like what their coach as well, their head coach as well. Gonzalez is questionable. Their star cornerback, Christian Gonzalez, is questionable, but I like him as well. Anyway, long way around. That's how much I like him.
Well, I agree with your number one pick, but the order is kind of jacked up after that. So number 4, I got the Patriots finishing last.
Wow.
Yeah, they got a new quarterback. They still got a ways to go to rebuild. And I think the Jets and the Dolphins have a little bit more in place to compete more than the Patriots. They will be better than last year, but there's no way they're going to finish number two. Right above the Patriots, I got the Dolphins. The Dolphins is in disarray now. Like, yeah, they still got Tyreek Hill and Tua, but I'll tell you, from what I read, their coach is on the chopping block. Like, he has no control of the team whatsoever.
True.
Call him what do they call him? The computer hacker. He looks like a computer hacker.
He does.
But he has lost control of the Miami Dolphins. Jets, it was not strictly because of Justin Fields. I think their defense is still solid.
True.
One of the best defenses in the AFC. And I think Justin Fields is an upgrade over Rodgers. So I have them number two. And the Bills are clear favorites. I mean, Josh Allen, last year's MVP. You know, I have a soft spot for Buffalo. So, yeah, they're the better team. So, Buffalo number one in the AFC East.
Yeah, I think that's pretty easy. I was looking at the Jets roster. I mean, they didn't lose too many players. Yeah, they still got pretty much everybody. Who I don't see is their cornerbacks. Where the hell are their cornerbacks?
They got Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, I thought they're supposed to have Sauce. And who's the other one? I can't remember who the other one is. But they got Breece Hall at running back, Justin Fields, of course. They got Garrett Wilson still. I don't even know who their tight end is. Some dude named Mason Taylor. I don't know who the hell that guy is. Let me see. Faye said, love and have grace for both of you. Always sending all the love all the way from Japan. And go Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Oh, no. Don't even start that here, bro.
I ain't got my stream deck. I ain't got my stream deck open, so you ain't got to worry about that. Gang, gang, Niner gang. So, yeah, I mean, I can see the Jets. I think just Justin Fields may pull out a couple more games than Aaron Rodgers did last year, but I really like the Patriots this year. I really, really like the Patriots. I think they're going to surprise a couple people. Let me see who they play first game is going to be. Is that right? The Raiders? Okay. First game against the Raiders. Add a division game. That's pretty weird for the first game of the year, but all right. Moving on. Ready to move on?
NFC East.
NFC East. So this is your division, right?
Of course.
In here we got the Giants, Philly, Cowboys, and the surprising team of last year, the Commanders. So if you didn't know, last year, we all know who won the division. But Philadelphia won the division close by the Commanders, very close by the Commanders. Dallas was in third, and then the Giants. I will say that
by the Commanders. What was the Commanders' record?
12-5.
And what was the Eagles' record?
14-3.
Okay, that's not close.
Okay. All right. It's really one game away. If they would have beat y'all, then yeah. But anyway, okay. They were just surprising, but they did make the wild card game. But anyway, moving on. In last place, the daunted, the can't get right, the team from the big star state, Dallas, Texas.
Wow.
Will be in last place this year.
Wow.
Prediction, 5 games. They will only win 5 games. The surprising team.
Wow.
The surprising team. The New York Giants. I really like the Giants defense. Of course, we all know who their quarterback is, right? Russell Wilson. Don't forget about their wide receiver, Malik Neighbors. Do not take your eye off of Neighbors. Not your neighbor, but my neighbor. Your next door neighbor, Malik Neighbors, number 1. I think he's number 1. Yes, number 1. I was right. Malik Neighbors will go ahead and be and then their defense is really good. Their defense is not bad at all. Coming in third or second, I was going to pick Philly to come in second, but I'm not going to do it.
I'm not surprised.
I'm going to do it. Washington Commanders to come in second, and then Philadelphia Eagles will take the division for 2 times in a row. I think this will be the first time in a long time that an NFC East team has took the division twice in a row. It hasn't happened in a while.
Yep, that is true.
All
It
right.
happened this year, though.
All right. I mean,
easy. I don't even know why I went.
Yeah, exactly.
Man. I agree.
Did you even put
I don't
thought?
agree with your picks is for you to. I hate the Cowboys. Everyone
Okay.
knows this, but being unbiased, even I won't dare to say they're only going to win 5 games.
5 games.
How is it? Tell us, why do you think they will only win 5 games?
I think their offense is putrid at best.
Wow.
Their defense, I don't think their defense can stop me as a running back.
He needs some milk.
I don't think they can stop me.
Wow.
So they're not going to be able to win any tight games. They're going to have to blow teams out. Their schedule is not easy at all. At all. Have you looked at their schedule?
Yeah, I'm looking at their schedule now. They have
They open up with you, the Giants.
The 5th strongest schedule in the league this
year. Yeah, you, the Giants, the Bears, Green Bay, the Jets, Carolina. Those are 2 easy wins. And then they go to Washington, Denver, Arizona, which is Raiders, and then listen to how they end their schedule: Philly, Kansas City, Detroit, Minnesota, the Rams, back to the Commanders, and then the Giants. That's how their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games are against playoff teams. Last year, playoff teams.
I still think that's pretty harsh, man. 5 games, though, bro.
Damn, 5,
man. That's disrespectful, bro.
And if they beat y'all, there's going to be 6.
Win at least 7 or 8.
Okay.
They're going to win 7 or 8. To your point, the offense is actually pretty good. I think even last year they were putting up some points. Now they got George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. That's a threat right there. Even though I hate the Cowboys, Dak Prescott being healthy, if he can stay healthy and they can get some kind of a resemblance of a running game, I think they're going to still be able to put up points. And their defense isn't that bad, although it's gone back a couple of steps because of Micah Parsons being gone to Green Bay. My question to you is, would you have said the same thing if Micah was still on their team?
I don't think so.
Well, how many wins do you think they would have won, or what you would have predicted them getting with Micah?
6, 7.
That's all? Only 2 extra games?
Yeah. 6, 7.
Hey, let the record be shown, ladies and gentlemen. I don't agree with this guy on this one. Much as I hate to say the Cowboys are going to be better, the Cowboys are going to at least win 7 or 8 games. I think the Giants will give them a run for their money.
Okay.
I think it's going to be close between who will finish at 3rd to 4th place. But the Commanders, and I'm going to make a prediction here. I predict a Commanders letdown. They won't win as many games as they did last year. I bet you they won't win no more than 10 games. Watch. I think this reminds me of the Robert Griffin effect. Defenses and coaches now have a full year of tape on Jaden Daniels. And yeah, they got Deebo Samuel and they signed McLaurin. But I'm telling you, defenses are going to be a lot smarter this year. They're not going to. And you remember, a lot of the games they won through some sheer magic, a leprechaun magic. It was like that last game when they won, the one game they won against the Bears with the Hail Mary.
Oh, that's true.
There was a lot of games they won through some kind of magic. It was a storybook year for them. I think it's going to come crashing down. Anyway, moving on. Eagles, of course, go Birds. Number 1, that's an easy pick. On to the next one. Let's talk about the AFC North.
All right, the AFC North. Baltimore, the Bengals, the Browns, and the Steelers. So a lot of stories in this division. A lot of stories in this division. So we'll start with first. Who's going to come in last? Oh, shoot. Did I lose y'all? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I'm sorry. So we'll start with first. Who can come in last? Same team that always comes in last, y'all. The Cleveland Browns. 3, maybe 4 games. If they should start Sanders, maybe they'll get an extra game because of the hype. But 3, 4 games, and that's going to be about it. Cleveland has not done anything to improve the roster. They're just the Browns. Next, the Aaron Rodgers Pittsburgh Steelers. I will predict this is going to be the first year that they have a losing record. They haven't had a losing record, I think, since Mike Tomlin took over as coach, which is like 20-something years ago. But I think this will be the first year that they lose out on him. Followed by the improvement of the Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to be one of the best offenses in the NFL. One of the best offenses, at least throwing the ball. Burrow's going to easily be over the 4,000 or 5,000 yard mark. And then ending the division, who won last year, who's going to win again, Baltimore Ravens, the best regular season team in the NFL that can't do crap in the playoffs, but they are the best regular season team. All right, those are my predictions.
I agree. You know what? We'll see how the rest of the list go, but we actually agree on this one.
Yeah,
I agree. Browns are they're rebuilding.
They've been rebuilding since I've been a kid.
I know, but like they got like 30 quarterbacks on the roster. You know what I mean?
They drafted a quarterback every year for the last like 18 years.
I don't know what they were thinking. If I was Myles Garrett is around for the loot.
Oh yeah.
Because if I was Myles Garrett, he should have left. Like these dudes ain't winning no time soon. So
no.
Steelers and Bengals, I must admit, it wasn't as easy as it was for you to determine between the two who have finished second and third, respectively.
Yeah, it's hard.
I think even though Aaron Rodgers is old, I think Mike Tomlin has a way to pull things out of people. And I think one of the coaches that Aaron Rodgers would really respect and listen to. And the Steelers defense is pretty solid. Last year, they went on a run. They did pretty well. You know,
they got your boy Slay. They took your boy Slay.
Well, he's old anyway. He's old. Old man Slay. Much respect to him, but he's old. So, but the reason why I'm giving the nod to the Bengals at the number 2 spot rather than number 3 spot is because of Joe Burrow. To your point, their offense is going to be electric. They've arguably got the top 3 wide receiver duo in the NFL.
Oh, wow.
But their defense is thin. They have a thin defense, and it proved it last year. They couldn't stop anybody.
Right.
But I think Joe Burrow, he's got the X factor. Their offense is going to be smoking. But the Ravens, clear favorites here. This is like the Eagles. This clear favorites. However, I'll bring that up later. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But I will say the only other division, and well, actually 2 other divisions that really competes with this division as far as how tough it is. You got 3 superstar teams, really. Ravens, Steelers, and the Bengals. They're all solid teams. Next, you got like the AFC West with the Broncos, the Chargers, and the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the AFC North with the Packers, Vikings, and the Lions. And I would
NFC
too, or NFC North.
Mm-hmm.
I got to argue that they're on the upcoming too.
Right.
So it's a tough division.
Yeah, I think just Baltimore is just your regular season champs. Baltimore, just as long as they stay healthy, this all determines on health. But I will say the Bengals with their offense, I mean, they got, I think his name is Cam Brown, the running back, the rookie running back. Is his name Cam Brown? Chase Brown, rookie running back. He's like a pass catching running back, not really a between the tackles, more or less a pass catching. So another option. Mike Gesicki is their tight end, who was a good tight end in Miami. But yeah, you're to your point, their defense is atrocious. So if they can figure out how to keep teams to under 15 points, they ain't gonna lose a lot of games.
Yeah.
Man, just think about the Bengals offense and the Steelers defense. It'd be a hell of a team.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Go to the NFC North.
NFC North. So this is going to be the one divisions that you talked about where this is definitely going to be a wild card team coming out of the NFC North. Definitely. So you got the Bears, the Packers, you got the Vikings, and the Lions. So this is going to switch up. So how it went last year was the Lions, Vikings, Packers, Bears for how it went 1 through 4. This year, 4 through 1. I think the Bears still have some rebuilding. So they are still going to come in last, not because they're not good, because the division is so tough. They have just a tough division. I mean, you got to play each one of those teams twice. Third place is going to be the Minnesota Vikings this year. Minnesota Vikings are going to take a step back. They are not going to finish 14-3. Their quarterback that they had last year, remind me who the heck that dude was. Sam Darnold is gone. Thank you. Sam Darnold is gone. So they got a rookie quarterback now. JJ McCarthy is going to be their new quarterback. They do still have Aaron Jones. Of course, they have Justin Jefferson, who's questionable. And their other wide receiver, Addison, is suspended for the first 4 games. So he's out. So that's going to set him back. Of course, they got TJ still there, and they still got the same defense. They still got a pretty stellar defense, but I still think they're going to come in third, all in all, because of the quarterback, mostly because they ain't going to have that experienced quarterback. Surprisingly, second, the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions lost their offensive coordinator, their defensive coordinator, and they're basically have the same team, same head coach, same team, but they lost both coordinators. That's going to make them take some steps back. Not saying they're going to be a bad team. I definitely predict them to be a wild card team, but they will be in second place to the new NFC North champs. Back on top, the Green Bay Packers, who, spoiler alert, I have going almost to the Super Bowl. Almost to the Super Bowl. The Green Bay Packers, not just because of Micah Parsons, but because Jordan Love has more reps under his belt. Jordan Love will definitely be an MVP candidate this year. Definitely be an MVP candidate. Definitely.
Pause.
Okay, you acting real mad reckless right now. You wilding out, B.
Okay.
Wilding out. MVP candidate?
Oh, yeah.
Super Bowl?
I said almost.
You would not almost saying this craziness. They did not get Micah Parsons.
Nope, that has nothing to do with Micah.
On to my picks. This is another one we both agree with. And I'm not picking the Packers to win the division because of Micah Parsons.
I didn't say that either.
I think the Packers are, in my opinion, better equipped than the Lions. The Packers defense, they got the top 10 defense in the league. The Lions don't have that. Lions are more healthy, but they lost some key coordinators. Now, I was never the person to put a lot of stock on coordinators. People make a big deal out of it. Same thing happened to the Eagles when we lost our coordinator. When we went to the Super Bowl the first time, we had a down year. Then we got another coordinator, and we went straight to the Super Bowl, and then they grabbed the offensive coordinator again. So it's all up to the coaching and the players. I'm talking about the head coach. I think the Packers, it will be close. It will be very close, maybe by a game. I think the Packers are going to edge the Lions out. Back to your comment about Jordan Love being an MVP candidate. Man, you wild reckless, bro. Like, okay, if you're saying, well, I'll come down this road again because we're going to talk about our MVP pick. So I'll come down this road again. I'm interested to see if he's going to be an MVP candidate. What does that mean to you? Is he in the top 3, top 4, 5, whatever?
No, well, MVP candidate's only top 3. Jordan Love, the GOAT. We already have a Jordan Love fan over here. Benjamin Wallace. Or Brendan Wallace. I said Benjamin.
Sorry to disappoint you, fam.
Yeah, Jordan Love.
Sorry to disappoint you, fam. You know what? First of all, the Packers, man. They was the one to try to get rid of them. Forget them dudes, man.
Okay. All right. You know the Packers don't have an owner, right? You know the fans own the Packers. Anyway.
I don't care.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Let's go to the AFC South.
How about you start this one?
Okay, fine. At number 4, pretty easy. The Titans, they're trash. Much respect to Cam Ward, but they're in big rebuild mode.
Man.
Jaguars are not believing the Travis Hunter hype. Where's the beef? They're still rebuilding. Dang near fudge, he's right on my head.
Trevor Lawrence?
Thank you. Trevor Lawrence. I don't know why I was thinking Dexter Lawrence. I think this is his last opportunity with James.
Yes.
They're going to run him out of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Colts are better this year, but they're going to finish number 2. They're still trying to figure out their quarterback. You got this situation between Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones. That's a
Mm-hmm.
messy thing. So they was actually on the up. They was coming up the past 2 years, but now they're in a little bit of disarray when it comes to that. Texans, they still solid. CJ Stroud, in my opinion, I won't say he's better than Jordan Love. I say they're just about the same, in my opinion. They're both really good. But those are my picks for the West.
Yeah, we totally agree. This is probably one of the easiest divisions to pick because two teams are really trash. One team can't pretty much put themselves in a bad situation with the Colts, with the quarterback situation. And then you have the Texans who are pretty solid. So it's pretty easy. The Titans, man, I don't think they'll be the worst team in the league, but they'll be down there. Oh, they'll be down there. Yeah.
They're going to get a high top 10 draft pick.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say top 3, but I'll try to think who is on their team. Like Tony Pollard, the backup running back for the Dallas Cowboys, is their starting running back. They do have Calvin Ridley still there. He's questionable. Tyler Lockett, who has to be older than me, is still out there playing. And that's pretty much their offense. Their defense is a bunch of names. I mean, they got Jeffrey Simmons, who's a good lineman, a good rusher. And yeah, a bunch of names. L'Jarius Sneed came from KC, but he's just a nickel cornerback. So he just got a bunch of bodies. I think I could have made the team. But yeah, good predictions on the South. Pretty easy division to pick.
Okay, let's go to the NFC South. I'll go first on this one as well.
Yeah.
This was a little tough, the bottom 3.
Okay.
The Saints, I picked them as number 4. They got an aging roster. I don't even know who their quarterback is.
They got whatchamacallit? Spencer Rattler.
Exactly.
Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler.
Sound like one of the names of the.
They still got Kamara.
Being a Cobra jet back.
They still got Kamara. You remember most of the wide receivers were hurt last year.
Okay, yeah, but moving on. Number 4, number 3, the Panthers. Bryce Young is doing better, but they still got a long ways to go. Falcons are on the uptick. Michael Penix Jr., there's a lot of fanfare about him. They got that dynamic running back and Bijan Robinson.
Mustard.
They got whatever his name is.
I'll just call him Mustard.
Decent wide receiver core. Their defense is still trash, but they're looking better than the Panthers and Saints. And the Bucks, I'll tell you, this team, man, Baker Mayfield, man, this guy, he is the real deal. I remember last year, I don't know if you remember it, but I said the one team I'm afraid of is the Buccaneers. Now
I do remember that
twice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just something about that team, man. I tell you, they are dangerous. So Buccaneers as the winners of the NFC South.
So it's such a tie between New Orleans and Carolina. It's like the same teams. Just one has a stable quarterback, one doesn't. But neither one of them are like exciting anymore. Like, remember when the Saints were like scary?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it wasn't too long ago.
Points. Yeah.
Yeah, it just fell off fast. And then they tried to do the wide receiver, tight end, quarterback with what's his name? Taysom Hill. Yeah. So, and then the Panthers, man, they just lost they have no receivers. I couldn't tell you who. Let me look. I couldn't tell you who their starting receiver is. McMillan. I don't even know who that dude is.
McMillan. I have no.
Yep. I can't pronounce his first name. And then Xavier Legette is the other wide receiver. He's pretty good. They got Chuba Hubbard, who's a running back. He's pretty good. But Chuba Hubbard, he's a pretty good bruiser back type back, goal line type back. And then we said the same thing about Bryce Young. He's just still trying to figure it out. Now here's the toss up. The ATL Falcons and the Bucks, and everything you said is spot on. We have up and coming quarterback. We is Rise Up, the Atlanta Falcons, up and quarterback who's getting his first regular season since we got rid of that bum that we paid all that money to. The biggest crook in the NFL. What's his name? He was in Minnesota. Kirk Cousins, the crook of the NFL. He stole money from every team. We got rid of him finally. Then we got Mustard running the ball. Bijan Robinson running the ball. Then you got Drake London. And if freaking Kyle Pitts can ever be the tight end that he has the frame to be, 6'6", 210, he should be a beast running 4.4. But some reason we can't figure out how to get him the ball. He can't get open. But anyway, everything I'm saying, I will definitely say the Bucs are still going to win the division. The Bucs are very scary. As long as Baker has the same output that he had last year, Bucs are going to be tough because they are the prototypical structured foundation of a good team. They don't add no key people. They don't lose no key people. They're not out there spending $31 million trying to get a new shiny piece. They're just keeping the structure of the team very solid. Everybody solid. Of course, you got Mike Evans, who's been a 1,000-yard receiver for like 12 years in a row. I don't know. I think it's only 8, but whatever it is. Then you got the other wide receiver, Godwin, if he could stay healthy. You got Bucky Irvin, who's an up-and-coming running back. Then they just got a solid defense. Antoine Winton Jr., they got Villave. I mean, they just got, what's his name? Davis, whatever the linebacker name is. I mean, they just got a solid team. Just solid. Rock solid. So, yeah, they only won 10 games last year. I think they'll win a little bit more, 11, maybe 12.
They'll get at least 11 games.
Yeah. So they let one go to us, the Falcons. They probably let a couple other go last year, but they'll definitely win the division. Atlanta be right behind them, 10 games, 9 games, something like that. There you go.
Good. Moving on to the AFC West.
Last division in the AFC. Raiders, although they look good, they look a lot better than last year. They got Geno Smith this year. Alston Genty, is that his name? Jetty? Alshon Jeffrey?
Not Alshon Jeffrey.
Alston? Yeah, Alston Gentry. I'm sorry.
The guy from Boise State.
Yeah.
He looked really good in the preseason. So I think that will be an advancement on the Raiders' roster and how well they do this year. However, they're not as good as the Chargers. Chargers have talent. Justin Herbert is in the top 10 best quarterbacks in the league. Chargers always compete, but I think the Broncos has some reason. I think because of Sean Payton and that rookie Bo Nix. Although I'm being a hypocrite because if I said the same thing about Jaden Daniels having an off year after last year, same could be said about Bo Nix. I think they're mostly going to be concerned about Jaden Daniels than Bo Nix. People still, for some reason, do not take the Broncos seriously. I was one of them. But after watching them the preseason, looking at their roster, they've got a top 10 defense by far. A phenomenal quarterback in Patrick Surtain. And their quarterback, it looks great. And they've got a good coach. But it's not enough to knock the Chiefs off the number 1 spot. I think the Chiefs are going to be dangerous. People are writing the Chiefs off. All of the preseason rankings, I've seen the Chiefs never in the top 5. They're like in the bottom top 10. And I think the Chiefs are still dangerous. They're very, very dangerous. Even though I'm getting ahead of myself, I'm not going to pick them to win the AFC. They are dangerous. But they will not have as many close wins as they did last year. They're gonna have some close ones, but they're not gonna win them all. They will still make the playoffs, but they're gonna definitely win the AFC West.
So how'd your order go for this division?
Chiefs number 1, Broncos 2, Chargers 3, Raiders 4.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I couldn't say it any better. I was thinking about putting the Broncos ahead of the Chiefs, but I think that's more or less too big of a jump. That's too big of a jump for them.
That's disrespectful, man.
Yeah, the Chiefs won 15 games last year.
I know, man.
15 games.
They may have lost a few players, but when you got Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Chris Henry and Andy Reid,
Mhm.
man, they still got the blueprint, man.
Yeah.
They're dangerous. They just won't win the AFC.
They got all the receivers back, except for not Ray Rice, but what's his name? His last name's Rice. What's his name? Rashawn Rice. What's his name?
I can't remember the name.
Rashid Rice. He'll be suspended, but they still got Hollywood Brown, who came over. They still got Xavier Worthy, the speedster. I mean, Hollywood Brown's another speedster as well. And they still got Juju Smith-Schuster, and then who could forget the consistent one, Travis Kelce, the married Travis Kelce. But who could forget about that? Yeah, but it's just too much. Chiefs are just too big of a nucleus to try to get over a rookie team like the Broncos, even though they're solid and everything you said is spot on. Their defense is going to be top 5, top 10. Their quarterback is going to be top 10, maybe top 15. They're going to be solid. Chargers are right at their heels. They're a couple wins away from being second place, so it's not like they're going to blow them out. They're going to be in third place by maybe one win, maybe a divisional loss or something like that. It's not going to be nothing big, but they just need a running back. That's the only piece they're really missing, and a couple pieces on defense. And then the Raiders, Geno Smith is their only active quarterback. They have no other active quarterback. Maybe they will by Sunday, but Geno Smith is the only active quarterback. The third one is on IR, and the second one is injured. So, yeah, interesting. All right, final division, NFC West.
Yes, number 4 is easy. It's the Cardinals. They still rebuild.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's easy?
Yeah, that's easy. They're not as good as the Seahawks, which I have. The Seahawks ahead of the Cardinals. Seahawks are a better team. Niners the number 2. I think the Niners are good, but for some reason they lost some steam over the past couple of years. Brock Purdy seems, I don't think they're ready to run him out, but I don't think he is exactly what we thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
Christian McCaffrey can't seem to stay off the injured list, and they lost Deebo Samuel. Rams, even though Stafford is old, if he can stay healthy, the Rams look great. Their defense is good. They still got Aaron Donald.
No, they don't.
They got Aaron Donald?
No, he's retired like 3 years ago.
Oh, well, my mistake then, but they still look good.
They still do look good on defense, but yeah, they don't have Aaron Donald.
Give me that. There you go. I missed that. They ain't got Aaron Donald. They've got, I think, one of the top 5 wide receiver duels in the league. That's for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Look at what they did last year. No one, maybe some people expected it, but that was another team. I think they were the only team in the playoffs that really gave us a good fight was the Rams. It took Barkley to put them away in the end. Their defense was really doing a good job against us. And then I know Barkley eventually ran one away and got us to win. So anyway, Rams number 1, Niners, Seahawks, and the Cardinals.
Niners, Seahawks, Cardinals. All right. I'm not a big component in the Seahawks as you are. I don't think they're going to be last. I do think Arizona is going to be last. But I do think this is one division where you're going to have a 3-way tie for first place. It's going to be like the old NFC East. Remember when it was the Commanders, the Eagles, and the Cowboys that one year for the NFC East fighting it down? They were going back and forth who was number 1 like every week. So I think it's going to be that this week. I do have a little bit more faith in the Niners if CJ can, or not CJ, but Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy. I do think they will be okay. They lost a lot on defense. They lost Deebo Samuel, so that's going to hurt. They still got Kittle, but he's old. They don't really have another wide receiver at all. They got Bandit or Van Scantling, whatever his name is. They got him there, of course, like you said, Purdy, but they lost a lot on defense. I mean, really, the the person who's been there the most has been Juszczyk. Everybody else is just kind of old. So I do kind of think the Niners might come in fourth, and Arizona might be able to take them. I have a lot of faith in Kyler Murray this year. I have a lot of faith in Kyler Murray. They have a great wide receiver. If they can give him the ball, Marvin Harrison Jr., if they can give him the ball a little bit more. What sets Seattle apart and the Rams is their two wide receiver duos. They both have top 5 wide receivers duos in the league. For Seattle, you have it's JSN, Smith and Jigba. I'm mess his name up, but Smith and Jigba, and they got Cooper Kupp are their 2 wide receivers. And then, of course, for the Rams, they got Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua for their 2 wide receivers. So definitely 2 top wide receivers. They both got great quarterbacks. Sam Darnold, that we talked about from the Vikings last year, who had a breakout year. If he could do the same thing he did for the Vikings, great year for the Seahawks. Great running back and Walker the third for Seattle. So they're not bad. And then the Rams are just, like you said, it all falls under Stafford. If Stafford can stay healthy. If Stafford can't go because of his back, which he already had injuries, the Rams could fall to third really fast under Seattle and Arizona really fast. So the prediction, I think Seattle is going to be number 1, the Rams 2, Arizona 3, and the 49ers 4.
Wow. Where's the Niner gang fans at now?
Yeah, they gone. They old. They old. Yeah,
we have to say about that.
Yeah, they gone.
Wow. Yeah, don't agree with that one. I'm not high on Kyler Murray. I think he has had plenty of time to show improve. And the Cardinals can't seem to get their ish together. So, okay. All right. So there's our predictions for all the divisions within the AFC and NFC, respectively. And so now I will give you my picks for the teams that will make the playoffs in both conferences.
Okay.
We'll alternate. I'll do the NFC. You can do the AFC, and then we can just go behind that one.
You'll do in it. Okay.
The number 1 seed, of course, your 2025 Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, will be the number 1 seed and get the first round bye. And then the next following teams, in no particular order. I did not put these teams in order.
Oh, interesting.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
okay.
Green Bay Packers, Rams, Detroit Lions, and the Washington Commanders will represent the NFC in the playoffs.
You got one more team you're missing out on.
I forget one.
Detroit Lions? Did you say them?
I said Detroit Lions.
Say them again?
Eagles number 1, Buccaneers 2, Packers, Rams, Lions, and the Commanders.
Yeah, you're missing a team. Green Bay Packers.
I said the Packers.
Minnesota Vikings. Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, no, about the Vikings. Okay, maybe I forgot to list one.
Yeah, you did. I don't know what division you're missing.
Let's see.
I think you did get all the divisions.
Eagles. I got South the Buccaneers. I got the North the Packers. I got the Rams. They're coming out of the West.
Okay.
The Lions are extra from the North, and so the Commanders extra from the East.
Oh, okay. I guess you are right on. Okay, my fault. All right, AFC. This is gonna
picks for the NFC first.
Oh, NFC. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were wanting me to do the AFC. All right. NFC, I predict about the same. So the Eagles, I hate to say it because we have our Philly DC, our own Philly DC, the lone South Dakota Philadelphia Eagles fan is here. They will be the number 1 seed in the NFC. Last year was the Lions. This year will be the Eagles. Definitely easy. Right behind them, like you said, I like the no particular order. That kind of saves me in the no particular order. I got Tampa Bay Bucks, as you do as well. I got the Green Bay Packers, Seattle Seahawks, followed by the Rams. So the 2 out of that division. Atlanta Falcons, will be the extra out of the South.
Yeah, you smoking crack now.
We'll make.
You are smoking crack.
He needs some milk.
Atlanta Falcons will be a wild card pick next year. And the Atlanta Falcons will be the wild card pick. Yeah, behind the Buccaneers.
So did you mention the Lions?
No, I said the Packers.
But no Lions.
They're not going to make it.
Wow.
They're not going to make it. They lost too much. They lost too much.
Pause.
They lost too much with their coordinators. They lost too much. They're not going to make it.
Yeah, this is when I just fade into the tree.
There you go. There you go. They're not going to make it. That's my NFC.
Trey, let me, Cube, let me out the car. Let me out.
There you go.
Let me out the car.
There you go.
Crazy. I ain't riding with that one. Okay, AFC. I'll let you go first.
All right. The Buffalo Bills will be the overall number one ranking and take the AFC all together, followed by the Ravens and Chiefs easily. Texans will be there. Broncos will be there. And now we go to the wild card teams. This one's going to be tough. This one's going to be real tough. I want to put the Bengals there. I think the Bengals are going to move up and the Chargers. So it's going to be Chargers, Bengals, Broncos, Houston, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs. Steelers aren't going to make it. That's the team who made it last year. That's not going to make it this year.
I agree. All your selections are legit, except I would swap the Ravens and the Bills.
The Ravens are going to be the regular season champs again.
They're going to win the AFC.
They play the Bills Sunday. Yeah.
Gonna be, I will tell you, I still think the Ravens are going to win, but I'll tell you, if the Ravens lose to the Bills in the first game, then I'm wrong.
Okay.
This year, and we weren't going to talk about it, but if someone were to ask, which team do you think is under the most pressure? Is it the Eagles, Ravens, Bills, or Chiefs? I would say undeniably the Ravens. After how they've kept losing, and last year, I remember it was like going through the whole thing again when Lamar threw the ball to Mark Andrews and he dropped the
ball.
2-point conversion. God, like you talk about exercising demons. The Ravens have to do it this year. They have maybe next to the Eagles the best roster in the NFL. There's no reason why they should not win the AFC, if not go to the Super Bowl.
True.
Anyway. Okay. So agree with you there. Only thing I would swap is the Ravens and the Bills. Ravens will win AFC on my side. Yeah. Okay. Super Bowl matchup. I will go first. Your Super Bowl matchup will be Ravens versus the Eagles.
Ravens are going to make it.
Yes, the Ravens will make the Super Bowl. Much as I hate to admit it.
Wow.
The year they get off the schneid, only to lose to your future 2026 Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles. I think the Philadelphia Eagles have a little bit more riding high on their side from winning the title last year, and I think they're still hungry. And you're going to have the battle of two of the best rosters in the NFL. But I think the X factor will be Lamar Jackson would get over the hump, but I don't think he has the leadership and grit that Jalen Hurts has that's going to get them over. I really don't. I think they're like I hate to say it, the Ravens are almost like a walking, ticking time bomb. They will find a way to get to the Super Bowl this year, but for some reason, misfortune follows them every single year. It'll be no different in the Super Bowl in 26.
All right, so I was going back and forth with the Bills and the Ravens, back and forth and back and forth. And I just cannot put the Ravens over the hump. Unless they are, and you had a great prediction, if they are the AFC East or AFC champs and get a bye, automatically puts them where they only have to win 2 games instead of 3 to make it to the Super Bowl. Maybe that will be the key because they always are behind the Bills and Chiefs. Bills and Chiefs always get the byes. Bills and Chiefs. So if they can get a bye, maybe. But before thinking about that, I had the Bills. I put the Bills over the top. I just think it's Josh Allen's year. As you said, misfortune follows the Ravens. I think misfortune also follows the Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think same thing you just said about the Ravens, the same thing I'll say about the Bills. I think this year they'll do it. But they will face the 2024-25 Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, and they will beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl.
That's fine.
But I don't see anybody beating Philly besides an injury to Saquon. That's it. An early injury to Saquon. That's it.
Okay.
MVP. This year is going to be a surprising year for your MVP.
Really?
Not
Jackson, Pauls again.
Lamar will not win an MVP until he wins a Super Bowl. He will have to win a Super Bowl before he's ever put up for MVP again. Ever. People are Lamar Jackson. We are, because I'll put myself in that category. We are Lamar Jackson overflowed. Like, we get it. He's great. We get it. He puts up great numbers, but he doesn't win the chip. He can't get teams to the chip. He will not be put up for MVP until he makes it to the Super Bowl. And then next year, if he does the same thing, maybe there. But anyway, Allen won it last year. Mahomes, I don't think he has enough to make it. So we're going to have a new Super Bowl, a league MVP. I think this year, league MVP is who should have won it last year. Not Saquon Barkley, but a running back. Bijan Robinson from Atlanta Falcons will be your MVP this year. Mustard! Nah. All right, let me be serious. I kind of trolled y'all at the beginning. I think the MVP this year is going to be Jordan Love. I think it's going to be Jordan Love. There it is. Packers, Jordan Love, MVP.
Yeah, suffice it to say, I don't agree with that pick. I think, much as I hate to admit it, the MVP this year will be Josh Allen.
Again.
Yep, Josh Allen is going to win it again. I think the NFL has a love affair with AFC quarterbacks.
AFC in particular.
Every single year, when they talk about quarterbacks, it's those four: Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Jackson. They rarely talk about any other quarterback. And all they need is for Buffalo to win the division or win the same amount of games or close to his last year. He's going to get it. They're so enamored by Dustin Bryce Brady.
Maybe Burrow. I like Burrow now that you just said that. Maybe Burrow.
He ain't going to win it.
Okay.
No, he ain't going to win it. Josh Allen. Rookie of the year pick, Abdul Carter from the Giants.
Abdul Carter. Man, that dude, if he could just put together half as his height, that dude. Yeah, Abdul Carter. If you don't know who he is, look him up.
Yeah,
look him up.
Carter. I mean, I think he's going to have a good year.
I think, I can't say nothing bad about him. Never mind. I was going to say something, but.
Yeah, he's got to be. Okay. So quickly, my top 10 teams to start the year off. Eagles, number 1, best team in the league, followed by the Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, Lions, Packers, Buccaneers at 7, Commanders at 8, Bengals at 9, Texans at 10. Those are my top 10 teams to start the year off with. And
who's number?
Nate Smith says it's fluid. The list is fluid. It's fluid.
Okay. Who's number 3? He said
the Bills.
Who's number 2?
The Ravens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like you said, the list's kind of fluid. So you got to go with the Super Bowl champs. Can't go against Super Bowl champs. You can't go against Super Bowl champs. So the Eagles, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs. Eagles, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs. 5 is going to be the Bucks. 6 is going to be Houston. 7 Green Bay, 8.
What? You got Houston over Green Bay?
Yes.
Wow.
8 the Lions. 8 the Lions. 9 the Commanders. And 10 Broncos. I like the Broncos. Number 10. Good spot.
Actually, in hindsight, I would probably switch the Bengals and move the Broncos in.
I keep forgetting about the Bengals, but just their defense is so bad.
This is putrid, man.
Yeah, so bad. So bad.
Broncos may not have the offensive scoring power as the Bengals, but their defense is good, and they have great coaching. So if I had to change, I would move the Bengals out and insert the Broncos. They would be
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
better than the Texans, though. And my bold prediction of the year, the last one of the show.
Oh, it's a new one.
New York Giants will have a better record than the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think the Giants is going to make some great improvements this year. I think because I was going to ask you earlier, and I'll ask it now. Is there a possibility Dallas will throw the season to go to the draft?
I'm trying to think who's coming out next year they would want, but it's nothing but a bunch of quarterbacks next year that they're predicting. And they just paid Dak all that money, and nobody's going to want that contract. So
it's going to finish definitely in the playoffs. So whatever Green Bay was going to give them in the draft, it won't be a high draft pick.
True. I don't think they'll throw the season. I think I don't know. Well, new coach. I don't trust their coach. Just don't like their team altogether outside of Dak, who's halfway decent, and their 2 wide receivers. I mean, they got Schultz, their tight end, that's good. They got Deron Bland, who's good. They got the other cornerback. His name escapes me right now, but Diggs, Stephon Diggs' brother. Yes. Yeah, Trayvon or something like that. But they got Fowler Jr., but they just got a bunch of names. They're kind of like a lot of teams, just with a bunch of names. They're like Tampa Bay without the stability, just a bunch of names.
I think the Cowboys are still a decent team. I just think the intangibles is what's causing them problems. That's what's going to hurt them this year.
What do you mean the intangibles?
All of the press behind Micah Parsons,
okay.
Jones, and the last couple of years of a debacle. I think that's what's going to hurt them.
I think not having a running game is really going to hurt.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think that's going to be the icing on the cake or the dagger that does it. It's just all of this nonsense that's surrounding the team.
Mm-hmm.
They got a new coach, and this coach knows he don't call any shots with Jerry Jones. If I'm a Cowboys fan, I mean, which I've seen the majority of them, I know, they're already writing the season off. Now, I would not be surprised, God forbid, if they beat us tomorrow. Oh, they're going to be like, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl, and that's fine.
If they beat y'all, it's because the Dak Prescott played out of his mind. 400.
And Jalen Hurts will have to have a crappy game.
Yep. 400.
Dak have to throw for at least 350.
Yeah, I was going to say 403 touchdowns, and then Hurts would have to throw not one crucial pick, but maybe a crucial pick, and Saquon would have to fumble or something. Yeah, it would have to be a pick six, a pick scumble, a scoop and score, something like that. Sack fumble. They're going to have to score on defense. If the Cowboys can score on defense and Dak can throw for 3-something, but the only problem is if you're throwing that much, you're scoring quick. And I don't think they can outscore people because I don't think their defense can hold anybody. So I think that's where Dallas is going to have problems is so Philly, they could score a lot and their defense is not going to get up a lot, or they could score a little and their defense ain't going to give up a lot. So they could play either type of game.
The only thing about Philly that's a concern are Achilles heels, that left cornerback position.
I don't know who it is now. Is it the rookie or the last year rookie?
It's the rookie. I forgot his name. Not Quinyon. Not Quinyon.
The birthday boy.
Raiders. I think his last name is
Blankenship. No, he's I'm sorry. You got
somebody from the Raiders.
The Jackson.
Or whatever his name is. But him, he's competing with him and somebody else, but it has not been solidified.
Oh, Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean.
No, he's not. He's like a nickelback.
Oh, okay.
They're not
You
gonna
got
put him in the corner.
some dude named Jackson.
Whoever was, they got
Adree.
the Raiders.
Oh, okay. I don't know where he played last year. Let me see where he played.
That is an Achilles heel for us. However, our linebacker core is strong. We got Zach Vaughn back.
Vaughn.
Picked
He's
up that dude Justin Campbell from the
Yep.
draft, which was a steal. He dropped. Even though we lost Milton Williams and Josh Sweat, we
still got
have
Carter.
Jalen Carter. We still got Jordan Davis. I forgot the other guy we got on this. So we do.
Ojamobo, whatever his name is.
Whatever his name is. We filled some holes. I think it's going to come down to Dak will have to have a phenomenal game. And to be honest, as much as I hate to admit it, he's going to have a great game. I don't think they're going to win. I don't think we're going to blow them out. I think we'll beat them by 3.
Wow. You know they're a 7.5 point favorite.
Dallas always plays us strong. And Dak Prescott's got a lot to prove, and so does Dallas. And I think Philly has a tendency to start off slow. I can foresee Dallas going up 10-0. I can see
F no. No way.
I can see it happening. Okay.
No way.
Mark my words. Let it be known. Eagles are going to win, but don't be surprised Dallas will score first. If I was a bad man going to Vegas, I would say Dallas going to score first.
So 2 bets you would place. Dallas wouldn't win the game, but they're going to lose by less than 8.
Yes.
And they're going to be the first ones to score.
Yep.
Okay, for the $1 million question, in case I want to bet, who from Dallas is going to be the first one to score?
Lamb.
Okay. What if they did the Philly tush push to score?
Huh?
What if they did the Philly tush push to score? They made it all the way down to the 1, and they did their version of the brotherly shove to score.
It wouldn't surprise me. People are going to do it.
Would that set you off?
Started doing?
Well, yeah. But would that set you off?
We got a ring. No matter.
Come tomorrow, that ring is gone. Come tomorrow, we can't mention that ring no more. Come tomorrow, Cowboys, the ring is over.
I got to watch our Super Bowl, our last 2 Super Bowl wins on a flat panel TV.
Flat panel is crazy.
The Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
95.
Flat panels back then.
95.
PRTs.
Okay. You got a couple of those. All right. Well, thank y'all for coming through with us. Sorry about technical difficulties. Should have been on a while ago, but everybody who's at work right now on the West Coast, people who getting off work on the East Coast, hope y'all have a great Wednesday. Football tomorrow. God dog, this stupid camera. Football tomorrow. 7-8 months of football starting tomorrow, so that should be exciting. And we'll be back, hopefully on the old platform, not this old platform, but if we have to, we'll stay here because it's pretty consistent. But just don't have all the bells and whistles we get with the other one. Don't have all the controls. Anyway.
We may be back tomorrow. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow to start the season. Last year, I did a quick live and predicted that we were going to win the Super Bowl. So I will likely try to do something again tomorrow. I don't know what it will be. Maybe it'll be something like minor or tame. I'll do something. But we may get on tomorrow, an hour or 2 before the game, just to analyze the game and give our predictions, although we kind of did that today, but we'll see.
What channel is the game on?
Good question. I don't know.
Is it on like Amazon or one of those ones? And then don't forget there's a Friday game too.
Oh, the international one, right?
Yeah, I think it's the Chiefs.
Chargers.
Oh, it's a Charge. Let me see. NFL. So tomorrow's game is on Peacock. Your NBC Peacock. And then, Chargers and Chiefs are on Friday on YouTube. And then all the rest of the games are on Sunday. Friday game is going to be weird. Game starts at 5:20 West Coast time. A little late your time, but you're retired. Who cares?
Yep.
But anyway, unpopular celebrities, y'all. See y'all next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after.
Go Birds.
Peace.
Birds.